Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy! Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2, Torn of the Golden Country. Last time, we got going on the community aspect of the game, going around the Lazaria region, meeting lots of new people, and getting lots of stuff. First off, I'm gonna be heading out of camp a different way than we've ever seen before by heading up these steps, going to parts unknown.
Aren't we?
So right away, we got a farm here, part of the town that was once here. Seriously, we've had, what, 2 towns out of 2 be burned to the ground before we got there. Once by the Aegis, once by just not very nice people. Over this way, we got some green barrels that we gotta smash wide open. And while we're here, I want to talk about the music. We've already listened to Lazaria Woodland a bit, and I've praised it pretty highly, but it's such a beautiful tune. I feel like I'm at home whenever I hear it. It's just gorgeous. Up there's a treasure trove that we cannot fly up to yet, so we're not gonna do that, but I just have to praise it so, so much. I want to head down into the crater in the middle, discover this location. How they hadn't noticed it before to consider it discovered is kind of impressive. Going back to the music though, the first area of this game actually brings back a fond memory for me. Stephen and Mallory George, 2 good friends of mine, they were kind of displaced by a hurricane in their area, them and their parents and their cats. And they all came to visit me for about a week while the hurricane was in their area. And this game came out during that week, and I remember just whenever we were going places, I'd play this in the car, and they kept commenting on how good the music was when I was playing through this area. And it was just kind of a nice conversation piece, because they hadn't played this series at all before, and it was sort of their introduction to it where I could just talk with them about it. Even their parents really appreciated the music, and it was kind of the beginning of what I consider a pretty close relationship with his family, so this game just brings back memories of kind of a time that we thought was going to be sad, but ended up having a happy ending, you know?
The suspense.
Nobody was hurt in the end, their homes were fine, and we ended up closer for it. This is what that song reminds me of every time I hear it.
Looks like we're out of snacks.
I got carried away with heartwarming feels and all that crap. Let's go back up to the crater because I meant to show this. The way here is blocked because of the crater destroying these steps. They normally would have continued further up that way, and you can see that there's some things up there. Now let's unpack everything that we have made. Sorry, Jin. Laura likes talismans, not food.
I like talismans as much for their design as for their effect.
Talismans, not taliswomans. Laura likes items that give special recharge, which is good. Adam, I am so sorry, but you like staple food, so you gotta take one for the team.
Thank you. I'll be sure to savor it.
I've seen rumors that Mithra's bad pouch items affect trust negatively, where you have trust go down as a result of them. This is not true. Negative trust would cause all sorts of problems with the game, like no longer having access to skills that you rightfully earned.
It's a nice change of pace.
Plus,
All right, remind me
despite their taste and dubious nature of their creation, some of them do have good effects, like the only art recharge item that we have found yet. It would kind of suck having to be careful with the actually good effects from pouch items just because it doesn't
You're
work.
coming with me, treasure.
Just because you can have trust go down as a result of using them too much. There's an old machine. This mechanism looks ancient. There's nothing here for us now, so we'll make sure to remember that for later. Luke! Kind of like Akos. You're off to Gormar, huh? Before you head out, you should check all the glowy whitish spots around each area. You can get some pretty rad items from those, and they tend to be different kinds depending on the location. Near rocks, you'll find minerals. Near water, fish. Include insects in the desert, plants and fruit and grassland. See the logic? You gotta look in the right kind of place for the right kind of material. You dig? Yeah, I dig. I have to actually like dig them up out of the ground. Okay, yeah, that was an obvious joke. Low-hanging fruit. I'm sorry. Okay. And Big Dreamer, Dolala. Meh? You those drivers. Very impressive. Dolala came all the way to Torna just to be driver. Think Power of Blades very glamorous. There's some places that only drivers can get by using Power of Blades. Want you get on Blades so Dolala can visit all kinds of different places. Nice. And then we have 2 side quests over here. I think I'll go for Roly Poly first. Roly Poly, keep on rolling! Oh, friends. Our friends may be an intrepid team of fearless blades and drivers,
Roly-Poly is also driver. Eh? What do you mean, cool story? Is truth, Roly-Poly veteran of many, many battles. Now about to start new job, but it sounded like super duper mega faff, so Roly-Poly on lookout for allies. Meh. Friends look like fully competent, but Roly-Poly no better than to trust appearance. We'll give friends test. As for specifics of tests, yes, Roly-Poly just have most excellent brainwave. Want to see friends topple 5 enemies using driver combo technique. Any foe will do, Roly-Poly not picky. Friends know how topple works, yes? First, use driver art to inflict break. Then, tell Blade to do attack and watch enemy hit deck like sack of mushrooms. Is simple, no? Do break, then do topple. Repeat 5 times and pass test. And then when ready, not forget to come see Roly-Poly and give good news. Driver coaching, just conveniently as Jin is working on a skill that requires using lots of driver combos. Certain arts and switch arts have the ability to inflict certain status changes on the enemy. The 4 statuses are break, topple, launch, smash. By inflicting them in that order, starting with break is called a driver combo. From topple onward, inflicting the status will cause foes to drop HP potions, and they won't fight back. You can also use this to your advantage in battle. This is the kind of quest that's good to accept first so that you're passively doing this while taking care of other things. There's actually quite a lot of these, and they're pretty easy to pick out from a crowd because of their names and titles, so be on the lookout for them. Barney Stone Seeker. Hey, I'm Isabella, don't you know? I'm something of an adventurer around these parts. Say, do you know about the Barney Stones? Long, long ago, a famed adventurer called Blue Barney went adventuring for treasure and all the rest. But during his travels in Torna, he collected so much loot he couldn't carry it all. So he decided to seal it up inside big rocks and got monsters to guard it to make sure it didn't get stolen. He thought he'd retrieve his loot when he made it out to Torna, you see, but he never got the chance. And so Barney stones remain untouched to this day. Barney might be a bit useless and a good for nothing, but it makes an interesting tale, don't you know?
Did you enjoy the sure.
So you agree? I'm so glad we have a like-minded soul. Then I have got another tale for you. I've heard that there's a Barney stone somewhere in the nearby Harad Hills. I thought I'd have myself a go at finding it myself, but no luck, so far no luck. I'm thinking that I might just pack it up and head back to the capital. But you look like you might be able to find it. When you do find it, you're supposed to hold up your hands and chant "Barney's the man" 3 times. Yeah, I know. I think it's a nuts too. You've got to say the words to break the seal, but you can probably just mutter it under your breath. Oh, and you got to take care of all the monsters that show up after you break the seal. If you can manage that, the Barney hidden loot will be all yours, and will finally re-enter its circulation. On the off chance you do manage to get the treasure, let me know. I'm sure it'll be an exciting tale you'll have to tell me. Until then, I suppose. Barmy Tale of Barney! Oh, and one more thing.
We can take care of it if you
want. You know she can't do credits!
It entered my mind as I was making this character for her.
Okay, well, we got a lot of different objectives that we can take care of all at the same time. We have to go to the Harad Hills, which are right over here in the desert. We can see where it is in the map. In fact, secluded bone way's better. Still can't play as Adam, unfortunately. I've already checked. I would love to show him off, believe you me, but, you know, there's only so much that they will give me to explain in a short amount of time. Explaining things gives me purpose, it really does. I like knowing stuff and teaching them to other things, especially when it's stuff I'm passionate about. Sarchus Grady. Not sure if you're aggressive, but just to be on the safe side and err on the side of caution and all that crap, I'm gonna take you out first. I gotta use my talent art here to get up to my level 3 special if I'm gonna utilize that. And just in time to get the switch, we actually won the fight anyway, never mind. Winning was the main thing that I wanted to do. A pristine water side to get some rare fish. That's the Barney stone! You'll find certain mysterious stone pillars on your adventures called Barney Stones! They're a feature that's unique to Torna. Seek out Barney Stone means you'll have to fight off some monsters, but if you can manage it, you'll get some hidden treasure. Preparation is key. The name Barney Stone is just funny to me. I've always imagined it like that, and I'm rhyming Barmy with Barney. It's great. Just Barney. Oh boy, wow, that was fast. Good thing I didn't have Hunter's Chemistry on because I would not have gotten a benefit from it anyway. I'm just gonna go for my auto attacks here. This looks like it's gonna be a pretty long battle. Okay. Go for the Path of Thorns, knock you out. And time for the break. Time for the topple. Got one of them knocked out already. In more ways than one, I knocked out a driver combo and I knocked out an enemy. Taking advantage of this. And we got this. Oh, we're getting to fight the Flammy. I think we need this for something. I don't know. It's a lot of pouch items that we start with the ability to craft. It's a lot to keep straight. Forgive me if I'm not exactly right. There is her level 3 special. I'm kind of waiting for pouch items as well as long battles that will allow me to go over all their specials all at once. But just know that that one's a healing move to the entire party. Laura, you come out. Every time that light goes off, it means another enemy's coming. Go with Jin. Oh no, sorry. This looks like a good time to do a topple, so let's use Swallow's Flight. Get a break. Good. We'll go for that. Oh, launch. Oh, shoot. Wow, full driver combo. Nice. Give me that potion, please. I need those for skills. No cutscene. I don't want a cutscene. I don't want the cutscene. I want to jump up on the ledge and get the potion. How did those things even get up there in the first place? Crap, I'm not gonna get them. No. Okay, fine.
You're coming with me, treasure.
Secret flag blueprint. This much money, I won't need to do credit.
Aren't we?
That's a new item that Adam can craft.
You can rely on me.
No more driver combos needed, it seems.
Diligence and devotion.
Looks like you're getting the hang of me.
And it just so happens that on our way out from that cave is the caliber score pox that Mithra wants to hunt for one of her skills. Woo!
Fine. I got your back.
Higher critical rate, loving it, loving it. That reward is a new craftable item for Adam. I need vibrant flammy wings. Increased running speed by 5. You bet your sweet Tornin bippies that I want to get this early on in this journey. You know where to find flamingos, right? The desert, of course. Lightning speed flag. You walk with a zip in your step and some pep whenever you're waving this thing around. Hey, you rolls. Happy to see you again, meh? Friends have look that go. We pass your test, oh great roly-poly. How roly-poly know what that even look? Oh, roly-poly is Master Warrior, can tell such thing by sense, aura, and so. That aside, it seemed that first impression of roly-poly was correct, and friends can hold friends' own for good. Very good. That concludes this test, but there is more test coming up in near future. Level of difficulty will be much higher. Also, Blade of Roly-Poly is scouting field for skilled drivers over Gormott Way. If friends not have pleasure of meeting yet, would be great if could find and show him what friends can do. Okay, Roly-Poly wait on tenderloins for next time and can give friends test to do. Till then. Jin looks monumentally confused by this.
A happy conclusion.
Or he's just looking at where he cut his hand when he chopped vegetables. You know that I relate to that. You haven't actually gone and found it, have you? The Barney stone and the treasure. Then tell me all the juicy details. I knew you had it in you, didn't I say that? I don't know. You so, what do you think? Do you think you'll become adventurers now and make a killing? There's a legend about a stash of buried gold in Torna's vast desert. If I join forces with you, I reckon we could make a tidy profit. Just kidding. The last thing I need in my line of work is a more tough competition. Well, thanks very much for listening to my waffle. I hear there are other Barney stones scattered around Torna, so good luck with those. I'm so sad that she's not a party member, but I know that you are so happy that she's not.
This is awkward.
Mithra! I mean, she's pretty much psychic, right? She can see into the future and all that crap. Makes sense that she'd be aware.
Next time something happens.
In total, we've got... Oh, no, not that one. We got a worse muscle... Why do I keep getting worse muscle belts? I keep getting worse accessories. Adam doesn't have any accessories, so he mainly uses ether to attack, so... We'll go with the fluffy hat for you. I probably should have been doing this a little sooner.
Bunnet Choker is increased luck. I haven't had trouble breaking any enemies yet, so that's not gonna go on Laura until I do. Take a Rigid Vest, it couldn't hurt you. You've got some evasion on you, I know. I haven't actually done this yet. We can enhance the
I'm
arts of
getting
our
sharper.
drivers as well.
Watch for this one later.
What is even your Vanguard? Touch Me Not is a launch. So if we switch back out to Jin, we could do that though, but the recharge is so long that we wouldn't get a chance to do that very often.
Watch for this one later.
If we got another Topple Art on the other hand,
I can keep on.
Adam's the one with the more reliable
Especially at
launch
this-
art, as he can just
When you
use
got
that and
it,
not have to
you
switch to
got
get
it.
it. And the smash we saw earlier was Mithra's Vanguard switch, so you're gonna be doing the switch with Laura and Jin, and then Adam will launch and then switch to Mithra for a full driver combo. Oh, she's got something new to say, lucky yes.
How is that Barney Stone search going? You haven't forgotten, have ye? The famed adventurer who sealed up treasure and monsters alike in stones. Touch a stone, defeat the monsters that come out, and you'll get to keep all the goodies. But don't worry about it. It's not like any normal person's gonna stumble across the treasure, so take your time. Yeah.
That sounds like a real fine place to stop. We are pretty much done here. We've done everything we can in the Lazaria region. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we set out for new frontiers, off to Gormott and Torrigoth Village. See you guys then.